Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a double build. That's right, I'm going to build two models. Two very similar models. Actually, they're the same exact model. So let's get them in here and we'll tell you what it's all about. The first model we're going to build, actually not the first, we're going to build two models at the same time, but two versions. This one is the Revell HUEY Huey gunship, and I got this around December last year, so December 2020. It's been sitting in the queue for a while, and I've been wanting to get to it and just keep pushing it to the back, but no more. This one's going to get built, and this one is going to get built as the gunship. Not exactly like this on the pictured on the box. I'm going to put my own twist on it, but this one's going to be built pretty much as is. So the next model is going to be, this is the next model we're going to build. It's the exact same thing, the Revell HUEY Huey gunship. This particular kit is from the 70s, and I found this at a local Goodwill or St. Vincent. I'm not sure which one, I forget which one it was, but I got this for $5, so that was an awesome deal. When I was a youngster back in the 70s, I actually built this kit with my grandfather, so this one brings back some nice memories. The person who had it before has already started the build, but I don't know that it's done very well, so I'm going to try to clean this up, and I may have to remove a few parts and redo a few parts. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm going to build these two kits side by side, and I'm kind of curious if there's any differences between this one from the 70s and the one from, I don't know when the other one was, probably 2015 or so. So this one should be fun. However, the other one we're going to build is the gunship. This one, I got a set of aftermarket decals for the UH-1 air ambulance in the Vietnam War. So these decals look like they're really well made. So I'm going to make this one as an air ambulance and the other one as the gunship. And I think they'll look really cool displayed together. And I think this will be really fun. The original decals for this kit are here, but they are really old and really yellow. They might work, but I'm not going to bet on that. So we're going to get started, and we're going to build two Hueys at the same time. Oh my gosh, what am I getting myself into? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, first off, I want to make a correction. The old model is actually, according to the copyright and the directions, it's from 1987. So I was wrong. I thought it was the one from the 70s, but most likely, I seriously doubt they changed much between the 70, probably 77 and the 87 version. So I'm just gonna, I made the correction, but I'm gonna still proceed with the same kind of build here. So we're gonna compare the two. So right off the bat, it's going to be easy to tell the difference in the kits. This dark green is the older kit, and this more light shiny green is from the new kit. So that'll be, until I get paint on them anyways, that's going to be a nice easy way to tell them apart. As far as the feel, so this older one, actually the material feels thinner and much more brittle. I mean, that could be from age, but it just, it has a different feel to it. The details, now it's hard to see on camera, but the details are pretty much exactly the same. The depth of the depth of these cuts, and then the amount of texture there, they feel about the same. It's just this plastic doesn't feel as sturdy. So that's one difference so far. Now in the instructions, this is for the new one, the instructions are different in steps. So in the new one, they want us to start here. In the old one, step one is the pilots, the seats, and then into here. So I don't put pilots in my kits. I don't know why. I just don't like them having pilots in them. Besides that, they always tend to look really horrible. So the directions between the two kits are very different. This older kit, I kind of like this. It's got a parts layout of all your parts and what trees and everything. That's kind of cool. So I'm gonna follow along in both instruction sheets. So I won't do the same step for each one, but I'm gonna do it step by step and then see what the differences are. I mean, the ultimate goal is they go together the same. So the final product will be the helicopter. So, all right. So enough of that. Let's get to building. Okay, friends, quick update on the chopper build, the dual chopper build. Okay, so we've made some progress. This over here, this is the old 1980s chopper, and over here is the new 2000s, the modern day chopper that we have. This one was already partially assembled, so I've gone through and I've prime blacked everything that I can. It's kind of hard to get into some of that, but I've got it all primed black. I'll go in here in a little bit and I will do some detailing. I cleaned up the engine, so the engine is looking better and primed in black. And then a couple of the prop parts are already put together. So already quite a bit of progress on that. On the new one, I've got the interior partially built. I haven't put the seats in because I want to be able to get in here and detail the instrument panel. The engine parts are not together yet. I need to do a little more touch-up on that, and then these will get painted. So we're going to keep moving on, so stand by. Okay, friends, here we go. Quick update. We have got the interior of the old helicopter, the one from the 80s, all pretty much detailed and ready to go. I still want to do a nice flat coat on this before I start the assembly, but that'll just be a quick job there. On the modern Revell chopper, I've got the interior done. I've got it detailed. This was much easier to do with the parts not all being installed already, like on the old one. So it's coming out really good. And here we have the engine components that I've been working on. So those will go together here real soon. So again, these three here over here are for the modern Revell chopper. I've got this is the chopper from the 80s. I've got the interior all base coated. I've started installing some of my glass, so I'm going to let that dry really well. Here's the sliding door. I've got both of them. Got the glass in there, glass in there and drying. So we're going to let that dry overnight at least. So they're in there really well, so when I'm trying to mask off the windshields, they don't pop out on me. By the way, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps me out a lot. Also, if you could like and comment, have you built this chopper? Do you like this build? I mean, this is an old kit. Even the modern one is still an old kit from way back when. But for the most part, it's going together pretty well. I am concerned about when I finally get the halves of the hull together, how that seam's going to work out, and I'll do my best to make that come out as nicely as I can. Otherwise, this has been a real fun build. So we are still, remember, we're building 2 complete helicopters, so it's a lot of work. I have made more progress on the old version than on the new, because the old version was already partially assembled. So yeah, I think I'm going to call this the first episode and call this part done. Part 2 will be coming out hopefully within a couple weeks after you see this video. I'm going to close out this video then. You guys have a great day. Be safe out there and go build something.